Nerd Out, Real Talk Friday edition. My guest is always Christen Evans. What's up?
Hello.
You going golfing today?
No.
No?
I'm just wearing Argyle because it's cool.
Yarr.
Argyle.
It's the pirate's second favorite word.
Hey, I heard you have a new buddy.
I do. I have a new fluff machine. Give me a second.
Yes.
Come here, Fluffy. Okay. This is
oh my god, he's so fluffy.
All of our clothes off.
I love him.
Say hello.
Oh my god. We should get him and Walter together while they're the same size.
Okay. It'll last about a week. So
I know.
This guy, oh yeah.
Oh.
Such a chill puppy. Like I haven't even seen him run yet. He's just lazy and wants belly rubs and
I love it. That's great. That's what Walter's like too.
Yeah. He's a good dog though.
Congratulations. He's so cute.
Thank you. Yes. Let's bring up those rankings.
What else is going on this week? It's been a big week. There's been lots of conversation this week.
Oh my god. I heard this at ASW that Honey got kicked out of networks, but I didn't necessarily believe or maybe think it was going to last by any means. But this episode from Ty DeRange and Ben Edelman was outstanding. Did you see this thing?
I haven't gotten a chance to. I was going to watch it this afternoon.
Yeah, I don't listen to podcasts all that much. I don't
even, there's an irony there.
It really is. Like I don't listen to other people's podcasts, but I have one myself. But Ty knocks out some great content, but he made an emergency podcast episode to talk about this, and apparently hats off to Rakuten for pulling the trigger first, but they kicked Honey out of their whole platform, and then Impact and AWIN followed suit. But the whole purpose is Honey violated a rule that they weren't supposed to be violating, and it was just stepping over the line, and they got hurt for it. So
they actually Rakuten announced this the first day of Affiliate Summit. Despite literally everything that was going on last week, it was so top of mind for me because it was the first time. Well, I mean, I'm not anti-Honey, and I've never been anti-Honey. I don't like that they have violated these rules, but they have been previously a strong partner with programs, and they have it. It's very nuanced, right? There are ways to work with them that are smart ways that still cater to the consumer, but most people don't work with them that way. I would deign to say the majority of companies and people don't work with them in a way that actually leads to some incremental growth, which is usually an AOV or conversion, right? That aside, they were doing some shady stuff. They were being nefarious, not cool at all. It was not directly related to the original Megalag video that came out where they said that they were stealing influencers' commissions. Those are both kind of two separate things. But what they did do is violate terms and conditions. And, that's very much the Bible of affiliate programs. You follow the terms and conditions or you get booted. And every program has different terms and conditions. And then every network has different terms and conditions. So this being said, what Honey did was not good. But there's also a level of conflict of interest in my eyes about Rakuten being the first one to give them the boot.
Great point.
Yeah. So, and Rakuten has taken the most hardline stance on it by, not only removing them from the marketplace, but also suspending Honey's account altogether. What Impact and AWIN and I believe Partner Eyes have done is in some places they have been removed from the marketplace, but not terminated from programs or suspended from programs, or perhaps temporarily suspended pending internal investigation. So it's a little bit less of a hardline stance, which is the one I'm actually in favor of. I think one of this kind of brings back a whole bigger conversation is of why aren't we having more opportunities for attribution tracking within platforms? Why don't we have the opportunity to split commissions within more platforms so that we can actually utilize these partnerships better instead of being like, it has to be this or this? But that's also kind of another conversation. But yeah, it's like my favorite topic right now.
It is so interesting. And yeah, the Mega Lag thing was a hit
Yeah.
hard
Yeah.
to Honey and what they're doing, and they got some really negative flack for that. And then to pile this on, like I cannot believe they made this mistake at
Right.
this point. Like when they have all this negative press going on, and the fact that they turn this machine on, who knows how long they've been doing it, turning it on, turning it off, and trying to purposely avoid people catching them by turning this off and on. Such a weird move from there. Like, how much money do you really need? Like this,
So shady boots. Well, and like after the acquisition with PayPal, like, and that's the thing too, is it has such greater implications because it's not just Honey, like it's now, their parent company is now, implicated. But it's also like there are other extensions and other tools that are doing very similar things, and it kind of comes down to, like, again, we don't have set standards in this industry, and this is one of those things that's going to come back and bite us because we don't.
Yep. It's also a weird move by Rakuten in the fact that they're almost bringing attention to the toolbar extension market of being a bad place to be in, and they might get negatively affected in this, but they were strong enough. They saw a risk reward enough to kick them out to be that leader in the market.
And it was very much the timing was very much a PR move.
Oh yes. Oh, what a strong move on their part.
Let's wait until there's like 5,000 or more of the industry all together in a single room and release it.
I mean, who knows how long they planned that out too.
Literally, I mean, like that's the most hardline stance, most public hardline stance I think we've seen a network or a platform make. Period. Which, like, for better or for worse, but damn.
Yeah, sure. And I have some ties in this as well. Like 15 years ago, my first job in this industry was working at CJ in compliance. And my first, one of my first roles within that role was checking toolbars and verifying that they were following the rules. And once they got verified and cleared, they were good to go until they started getting tickets of compliance issues to where we had to start investigating. But once they got past that clearance of the first initial review, they were fine. So you could just casually go under the rug and be a publisher on CJ at that time. I don't know what their standards are today. I don't know how often they're going back and rechecking this, but like somebody found this. Looks like Ben's third party, adware search party is doing his purpose in this industry, and he's going to get a lot more business because of this digit, which I love for him. But he is what a great catch for the industry as a whole. But like CJ has been very anti, like, kick guys out of the platform because they are making them so much money because they make a certain percentage of each sale, and they want that money coming in.
Well, and it's interesting because a lot of people have been responding with like, oh well, they'll just join through a sub network. What are you guys doing with your sub networks that they're not cleaned up and content only? Like, why would you allow a bottom of funnel partner to work with you through a sub network? I think that's a whole nother like strategy conversation, but check your sub networks, get that reporting, get that refer URL level reporting so that you know where your traffic's coming from. That's pretty important.
For sure. And for the sub networks, they're going to be working with them. Like, they're money makers. What are you going to do? Like,
right.
It's pretty amazing. Um, anyway, that was a big talk at ASW. Another big observation from my standpoint was I don't know if you get this as well, but personalities like us oftentimes have big highs and big lows.
Yeah.
And during a 3-day conference, I can't keep this level of energy that I have at a full time. And it breaks my heart when people are coming to me and saying, "Hey, what's wrong with you?" Like,
Yeah.
I can't be at this energy level that you expect me to be at all times.
No.
Do you face this as well?
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, I wasn't feeling well during a lot of affiliate summit last week. So, I had one friend who, as well intentioned as they might have been, came up and they're like, "You're kind of a shell of yourself this time." And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I don't feel good, and it's a little bit hard because, I've spent money to attend the conference. And I also know very much as just a matter of fact that people expect a certain level of like shiny, sparkly, upbeat, energy from me. And even like my outfits this time were like toned down and more neutral normally are. And I had somebody say, "Wow, I didn't even recognize you. I expected you in more color." And I was just like, "Oh, well, it kind of fits my personality right now." But yeah, it's funny because I can normally during shows be that level of like, bubbly, sparkly, because I spend so much time by myself. And, it's that kind of like extroverted introvert ambivert type of situation. But there are times where it's like, man, we just came off of Q4 and the holidays and having the kid home for like 2.5 weeks, and then like 1 week of work, and then coming to affiliate summit, and then going home to face another 3-day weekend. Like, that's just a lot. And there gets to be a point where it's like, done, I'm tired, I don't have the energy to give. But then I get really self-conscious because people are like, what's wrong with you? And that's hard. But
Yeah.
sometimes, yeah, I mean, sometimes our best is just mid-level and it's not going to be as sparkly as it normally is.
For sure. And when people say that to me, maybe I don't recognize it, but maybe I definitely recognize it. And I don't necessarily take it all that well when somebody gives me that feedback that
Yeah.
I'm not at my best.
Well, because it feels like you're disappointing them or like you're
Yeah.
not meeting their expectations. But, it's kind of weird for people to have that expectation for you to always be on.
Yes, absolutely. I can't do it. I need my time away from people altogether. And I find at Affiliate Summit, I have to go and I don't have time to go to my room and do this.
Mhm.
I either find solace in going to a blackjack table or something and spending time with myself. Or I even did this at a party. Like, I just went out on the balcony of the Ghost Bar and like just looked out for like 15 minutes and like I didn't talk to anybody. I would just stared out on the abyss at the city of Las Vegas and took my own time to do that. So you got to find your peace wherever you can and try to reboot
Yeah.
whenever you can. But just, for people's sake, like, I don't know how many people, I don't want to say suffer, but like, feel the same way about our moodiness in this capacity. But just know that I'm not trying to be a jerk.
No, and I think it's just because we have such high highs that
Yes.
anything below that comes off as, it's surprising to people. Like if I'm not, smiley or in, the most fluorescent colors, I think people are like, "Oh God, is everything okay?" And, like, yeah, it's probably fine. I'm just probably tired.
Yeah.
Like, or maybe overwhelmed or stressed out or not feeling well, and that's like, I didn't go to any after parties this time. I didn't, I spent a lot of time just kind of recharging in my room, which is very unusual for me.
Yeah.
And I had a few people would be like, "Oh, are you okay?" Blah blah blah. And it's like, yeah, but I can't do this all the time. I'm a tired person. And I mean, a lot of that just does come from the fact that we're parents too.
Yep.
you know, I just spent like 2 weeks solo parenting because of the break. My husband works outside of the house and I work in the house. And so, you know, I'm juggling parenting and making sure my, you know, 9-year-old doesn't
Yeah.
become a zombie. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're at time for today. Let's talk solo parenting next time around.
Yeah.
We were talking ASW. I got a QR code for an additional 20% off here. Get your tickets now because they are cheaper than they are ever going to be. And we all know we're going next year. I keep talking about not going. I'm going. I know I am. Like, I already bought my ticket, so go out there and get it.
Vibes.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good weekend, bud.
You too. Keep on recruiting. We'll see you out there.